consistency is key when you're podcasting, guys. That's the number one tip. Consistency is key when you're podcasting, guys. Consistency is key. Consistency is key.
Consistency is key. Consistency is key. Consistency is key.
Hello and welcome to Movie On Up with your hosts, me, Alfie Walker.
And me, Adam Barlow.
Episode 18, Adam.
Here we go. We are back. It's been a hot second.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is key.
When was the last episode? 4 weeks ago, maybe?
Maybe 5.
Maybe longer. We're back, though. That's what's important.
Absolutely. I'm very excited to be back. I've missed this. I have.
Well, like we said earlier, it's a little bit of respite from our daily chores and miserable lives. We come in here and we can piss about for 2 hours, basically. And it's lovely. We get to chat, catch up, talk films. So it's lovely. This week, we're going to have a little catch up, I think. What's going on with our lives and what's happened in the world of Hollywood. And then we're going to move on to Planet of the Apes, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, and Challengers. And I think Adam also has a Fall Guy review for us.
Yeah. Have you ever fallen over?
No, never. I'm very sturdy on my feet, actually.
He's really sturdy.
Yeah.
So sturdy.
Super sturdy on my feet.
Let me change your levels quickly.
You're way higher than you, isn't it? I'm super sturdy on my feet.
What if I'm convinced someone's hacked this. And
mine used to be quieter. That's really odd.
Look, you're halfway down compared to mine, and you're still... Sorry, this is a real sneak behind the curtain here. Sneak peek.
Yeah. No, that's better now, I think.
There we go. But look, you're half as loud on here, but you're the same volume.
How weird.
I'm going to talk about the Fall Guy. I was a little bit disappointed, but we'll get into that later on. Should we talk about what we've been up to in our
Start, Adam. Go for it. Tell me what's going on in your life, Adam.
So obviously we've handed in our dissertations. We are now at time of recording. It's May the 30th. We were just saying earlier over a pint. Disclaimer. We should also say I've had 2 pints. You've had a pint. I handed in my dissertation and I'm feeling like a free man. I'm like Morgan Freeman at the end of Shawshank Redemption, a film I have not seen, so I cannot verify if that's a good reference or not.
I think he dies in it, but no.
Right, well, I'm not dead, but but I'm like the guy who breaks out of prison in that one Prison Break film.
I know the one. Like a free man, a.k.a. unemployed. I think that's the other way of putting it.
Yeah,
we are done with uni, yeah. I'm also done, handed in our dissertations. That's it now. We've got a couple of months of summer and then we need to get a job. So, what a fun, exciting time. But in the meantime, we are going to carry on powering through and recording some Movie On Up.
Absolutely. Shall we... Sorry, is there anything going on in your life at the moment? Well, we should say... Tomorrow,
oh my god! At time of recording,
Brian Butterfield.
We are going to see Peter Serafinowicz as Brian Butterfield.
Yes,
tomorrow evening in the Weymouth Pavilion.
Very excited.
We are very excited. We've both said we're glad it's payday tonight because we're going to buy all the merch there tomorrow.
We're going to get a photo with him. We're going to get his signature. We're going to get his bonbons. A tote bag with the treat day shopping list on. There's so much good stuff, and we're going to buy it all and enjoy a fun night. So I think we're going to do a little segment on that next week on the podcast. I reckon so.
Should be fun.
So should we get into some film news?
Yeah,
I think this is a good place to start off. Moana 2 trailer. Are you a fan of Moana? 2016 it came out.
Watched it once, thought that's fine.
Really? That surprises me. Maybe you were a bit older than the vibe it was going for.
What, 5-year-olds? Yeah, I am.
Okay, well...
what year did Moana come out? 2015?
It was 2016, yeah.
Right, so it is a while ago.
So I hadn't seen it when it came out. I didn't catch it in the cinema, but I remember it really having a place in my sort of year, the kind of 2 or 3 school years around me. Absolutely loved this film. To the extent where in GCSEs... we're doing D of E. This is a throwback. Duke of Edinburgh Award. One of the group's kind of creative challenges that they set themselves was to do a music video of the Rock song from Moana. So that I see what's happening here. And I now know that whole song off by heart because I've heard it so many times by them singing it. And I also went through a bit of an obsession with the music as well. I loved the soundtrack before I'd even seen it. I only watched it, I think, in lockdown for the first time. But for like 3 years, I was obsessed with the music. And I was just like, one day I'll watch the actual film. But the music's just good enough to carry me, yeah.
It really didn't have an impact on me. You might be right with the age thing. If it was 2016, I would have just got to college. So, yeah, it didn't hit. I think it's fine. I don't know if I'll go see number 2. Will you? The trailer didn't grab me at all, actually.
No,
I thought the trailer was not great.
It looks like more of the same, doesn't it?
I think it's exactly the same, right? Like, me, Leah, and Ewan were sat in the kitchen and we were like, "Oh, the Moana 2 trailer, let's watch it." And Leah just went, "It's the same film." Like, yeah, it does give that vibe, but.
And we were saying doing that alongside the live action version as well, which they're still progressing with. I don't know when that's due to come out, but yeah, I think Moana's November this year, isn't it? Which also, that in itself, is it a November release? I wouldn't.
No,
I
would
think
say
so.
that's a summer release.
Surely
sure.
That's got like August or May written all over it, but.
Weird.
And if I'm honest, there's not much. I mean, other than Inside Out 2, there's not really anything coming out in June, so it would have had a great run in that sort of area. So yeah, interesting one, that one. I don't know how I feel about it really. It was obviously meant to be a Disney Plus series, and they've just been like, actually, let's produce it up a little bit and make it to feature length.
I just said to you that the art style seems different to the first film, which is I think makes it clear that maybe this was meant to be a TV show. But I think it's really weird that 2 films that are meant to be together, they're 2 films meant to be watched back to back, and one of them has a different art style. Like she looks different in the trailer,
and even down to the script. I think the comedy and the sort of last punchline from Dwayne Johnson with I can't remember the character's names, but the pig and the chicken, the Rock, sorry, Sir Rock. even that I think feels tired, and it feels like, okay, maybe this, like if you've done a sequel 5 years ago, sure, but it's getting on to 10 years now, and I just don't think we need it.
In the live-action remake they're doing, is The Rock going to be like a normal person in it? Or is he going to be a CG character? Because in the film, he's like very big, but not human proportioned. So I wonder if...
Yeah, but you just described The Rock.
The Rock, yeah, true. In that case, case settled.
Yeah, close the book on that one. Should we talk some other live-action Disney stuff that's happening as well?
Yeah.
Guy Ritchie is directing the Hercules live-action one, which has been in the works for a while. I remember reading about this like 2-3 years ago.
I thought they'd started filming. I don't think there's even a script yet. Like,
really?
He's miles off. He's not cast anyone.
I mean, he did the Aladdin, didn't he?
Yes.
In 2019, and I really like that reboot, actually.
Aladdin's the best one, I think. And yeah, so these rumours are concerning who he wants to cast as Hades, which is Hugh Grant. And honestly, kind of love it.
Yeah.
It's kind of good. Like, if he plays up camp like he does in Paddington 2, I think it could be really fun. I also saw that Dua Lipa is meant to be Meg in it.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Also a good shout.
I was listening to Dua Lipa only earlier today, and I'm like, gosh, she is something else. She's fantastic. Smash. Dua, if you're listening. Hey, where the Riz.
I love weird that film hasn't got going yet. I thought they casted it ages ago, but yeah, interesting. It is one of my favourite Disney films. It is.
I'm with you on that one, yeah.
So this might be a make it or break it.
I do think that they should go and do... I saw the fan cast for it, again, 2-3 years ago, but having just Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston, obviously they've been the Marvel brothers over in Asgard, but why not bring them over, you know?
I think it would
do
work.
A bit of Greek mythology.
I think it would work.
It'd be a bit lazy, but I think it definitely would, you know...
Or maybe they should cast Hiddleston and Hemsworth as Pain and Panic, the two of Hades' little...
Yeah, great shout. Oh my gosh.
A funny little cast. Voice role for him.
That would really work, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they doing a live action... Oh no, they've already done... Which is the one where Danny DeVito plays that little, like, half bull, half human thing, or half pig animal?
No, he voices the cartoon version.
Is that in Milan?
No, in the original
Oh no,
Hercules.
sorry, yeah, no, that is
That's in the
Hercules.
cartoon one, yeah.
I think he was asked not too long ago if he would do the
Do
role
that.
for that, and I think he did say yes.
I think that'd be great. Like they brought James Earl Jones for Mufasa in that live action remake. I think it'd be cool to bring back.
What's that character's name? Is it Paul or is it Steve or something? It's got like a really regular name.
Yeah,
Nonchalant.
Phil.
Phil. There we go.
Close enough.
I'm excited for a Hercules live action. It's weird that you can take some Disney films and you're like, don't touch it, and then some films, even if I don't know, it's a weird because you can either be a really big fan of it and be like, yes, I'd love to see that in live action, or on the same note, you can be a big fan of something and be like, don't taint it.
Yeah.
Where's the line in that? That's
Yeah,
a weird dynamic.
I agree because like my favourite Disney film is Lilo and Stitch, and they are doing a live action of that, and I am like I think because I love it so much that I'm like, oh, don't touch it. Whereas Hercules, I do love. It's one of my favourites, but it's not to the extent of Lilo and Stitch. I'm kind of like, yeah, go for it. Like, let's see something a bit different with it, kind of thing.
And on the same note, not Disney, but DreamWorks doing the live action How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know why you would do that, really.
I think that lends itself really well, though, with the whole Game of Thrones thing. And,
I guess so, yeah.
House of the Dragon, all that kind of Rings of Power, all of that kind of thing. I think it really lends itself, and I think that could be...
They are really stepping on thin ice, though, on that one. They've got 3 solid films there. I don't know why you'd try and do like a second rate thing. Again, like, barely
Moana,
10 years
isn't
old.
it? Yeah. Interesting.
Other headlines, though. This is some objectively great news. Knives Out 3 cast has been rumoured. We were just saying, I don't know how this leaks so easily, but we've got Rian Johnson obviously returning as director and writer of the films. Regardless of what you think of The Last Jedi, what he's done with Knives Out is incredible. I really like both those films. Daniel Craig obviously returning as Benoit Blanc, and you've got Andrew Scott, Glenn Close, Josh O'Connor, Jeremy Renner has been announced today, Kaylee Spaney, who you will know from Civil War and Priscilla, and Kerry Washington, who we're not sure who that is, but...
What a cool... I think, like we said, I think this is potentially going to be the best Knives Out casting.
Yeah.
I think we said not Knives Out 1 is the better film. The cast potentially is better in 2. But this cast could be great. Andrew Scott.
Yeah. Man of the moment, finally.
Yeah.
I mean, in my mind, he's always been at the top of my favourite actors list since I saw him in Fleabag, and I watched that back in lockdown. So since then...
He's getting his moment, isn't he, now?
Yeah.
And same with Josh O'Connor, to be honest. Saw him in the film that he did a while ago. Is it God's Country? Something like that. And then saw him in The Crown. And now after Challengers, he is picking up.
Is Josh O'Connor the one that does... my allegiance is... I refuse to be blamed for this gross misalliance. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I need to see The Crown.
Prince Charles on our impression repertoire.
Prince Charles, yeah. Where would we rank? No, King Charles. King Charles. Put some respect on the damn man's name.
Anything else going on in the world of Hollywood?
We have got one other thing that we'll talk about for now. Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Don't say it again.
Or he'll pop up and trash the studio. I think this is a really cool thing, but it's giving Dial of Destiny vibes in the way that it's just not going to have the same.
Yeah, you're right.
Thing.
There is something inherently, and you can't do anything about it, but when you bring back a cast for a legacy sequel, they are going to be they just look old and tired, and regardless of whether or not their heart's in it, and I'm sure it is, it looks like a fun trailer, but I'm still like, why would you... What's the need for this other than nostalgia and money? There isn't, and that's not a good enough reason.
The thing is, as well, it's everyone's back.
Yeah.
The cast, the director. Do you know what I mean? It should be great, but it's just giving the same vibe as Force Awakens, where you've got these old actors and they're not as mobile anymore. Like in that first film, Michael Keaton is jumping about. He is like here, there, and everywhere. And then in this trailer, he's like struggling to walk from scene to scene. Like it's just gonna have that aged effect. Like, and I think as much as I love Dial of Destiny, it's not gonna have the same magic. I really don't think it is. And
I don't think is Beetlejuice really, has it got that fan base behind it? Because I'm not a huge. In fact, I don't think I've seen it in full.
I think it's got its followers in the same way like Nightmare Before Christmas has.
Okay,
it's got kind of that Grebo following, like
sure.
sort of those alternative guys. I And I like the film. It hasn't got any kind of special place in my heart though, like Ghostbusters or anything like that. It's not.
I
like
put it
that.
in like a sort of similar category with the Gremlins. I don't know if that's inaccurate.
Yeah, that's quite a good way of putting it. Yeah, I would rather watch Gremlins though than Beetlejuice. But
Right.
no, yeah,
So-
I'm kind of excited for it, but I think it's going to be a bit lackluster.
Well, yeah, jury's out on that one. Let's take a quick break and we'll be back with some film reviews.
You also won't believe that M&S or John Lewis, one of those kind of places, used our opening music on their advert on
Absolutely.
TikTok.
And we didn't get any royalties for that. We got no recognition. I'm not saying, we didn't compose this music. It's from Pixabay, All credit to Coma Media.
Yeah, right. But when I saw that, I was just scrolling through TikTok and I was like, wait, this is our podcast music. I sent that straight to Adam.
Dare I say a bit of free advertising,
Yeah,
but
right.
I don't think our viewership picked up, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway.
Not yet.
Although now we've drawn the comparison, everyone will be like, oh, wait a minute, that's where I heard it.
I heard it.
Let me binge their back catalogue. Yeah, anyway, let's start with a quick review from me of The Fall Guy, shall we?
Yeah,
So
go for it, Adam.
this
Take
is
it
a
away.
film I've been fairly looking forward to for a good number of months now.
One would say pumped.
One
actually.
would say pumped,
Yeah.
stoked, and psyched. It stars Ryan Gosling, of course, man of the moment at the moment.
At the moment.
Ken, of course, just cruising on sweet charm and charisma, and a cracking press tour as well that they did. The marketing for this film was legendary. Like, they were doing stunts at every red carpet.
Yeah, very cool.
On the late night shows in America, they were doing like gags and really good appearances on SNL, things like that.
Even at the Oscars, where they had their what's the actor? Sorry, the other woman.
Emily Blunt.
Yeah, when they did their bit together, obviously because they were in opposing films, that really worked.
Yeah, so it's directed by David Leitch, who I believe had his hand in Deadpool and related movies like that. So he's an ex-stuntman, and the whole film is about giving flowers to the stuntmen behind the movies, right? So it's quite meta, and it takes its time to really shine a spotlight on those people behind the scenes on film production. And if I'm honest, the trailers were funny, but played too much. So by the time I actually got to see the film, I kind of knew all the set pieces that were going to happen. And, you hear these headlines of, oh, there's a record-breaking stunt in this scene. And like when you actually see it play out on screen within the film, if I'm honest, I just kind of sat there like, yeah, that's kind of cool. But I wasn't ever, my mind wasn't blown. Because for me, the gold standard in action films at the moment has been John Wick Chapter 4. It, like, everything I've seen since then, I think Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning leveled it. But everything since then, I've just compared, like, does it compare to the stair scene or to the car scene in John Wick Chapter 4? I don't think there's anything in here that comes close. I think there's some shonky CGI as well, which is weird considering they actually did the stunts for real,
for sure.
and it looks fake, which is the last thing you want. You actually put people's lives at risk and, put them in perilous situations, and it still doesn't look authentic.
Yeah.
That's not what you want at all. It's got Hannah Waddingham, who seems to be in everything at the moment.
But also nothing. Like,
Yeah.
name everything she's in. Game of Thrones. That's all I
Yeah.
can. Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is what got her big old her break, I guess, in recent times. But I don't really
She,
appreciate
present
her.
the Olympics. She did, do you know what I mean? She's done stuff like that. Like, I can't say what she's in, but I feel like everyone knows who she is.
It's an odd one. Stephanie Sue is in it from Everything Everywhere All at Once in a very, very small role, doing very little. Bless her. She does, she has a presence, but yeah, just given such a small role, it's kind of like, why would you cast her in this? She can do a lot better. Winston Duke, actually, I will say, who people will know for being in Black Panther. He plays I forgot the character's name, but yeah, he's fun. He's got some good
M'Baku?
lines. M'Baku, yeah, that's it. And then Aaron Taylor Johnson as well is playing a sort of, he's normally that's like a great I'm there, but his best work I still think in comedic wise is in Bullet Train or
he's not in it
Kick-Ass and
that
stuff.
much. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
So he's really let me
Aaron
down
Taylor
this one.
Johnson cast as James Bond.
Oh, that'd be funny. What have they done to your mic? What's happened to the...
me and Fern.
Oh, right. Aaron Taylor Johnson cast as Bond girl.
He needs his big break.
He does.
Do you think Craven's going to be the big break for him?
Oh, God, I forgot about that. Is that... No, that's been pushed to December, hasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was November.
What a weird release time for Craven the Hunter.
Yeah.
What? Why have we had that trailer, I'm convinced, last year,
Yeah.
was it not?
I'm pretty sure we did.
Why
I
have we
think
waiting
had
a
it
year
before
for Craven the
Christmas.
Hunter?
Yeah.
Baffling. But yeah, if I'm honest, The Fall Guy, it had a lot of potential. It's got a good, it's really solid cast with people that are up front and in the moment. They are big names, and it's got some talent behind the camera as well. But I just think it was a little bit flat, and it kind of dragged as well. It's 2 hours, but if I'm honest, it could have been 90 minutes.
You were so pumped for this film.
Yeah.
So pumped. And
Maybe I was overhyped, but
Yeah.
but I wouldn't say I wasn't like shaking in my seat before the film started. But I was just quietly confident that I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna love this. This got a great leading duo, and yeah, it was funny. But if I'm honest, the stunts kind of took a back seat to the romance, which is kind of good because that that could have been the bit that fell flat.
yeah.
But actually, you
For a
can't
film
do a
called The
whole
Fall
film.
Guy
Yeah,
about stuntmen is that's weird.
yeah, it's a real misfire, I think. Some people have enjoyed it. I mean, my youngest brother, went to see it the day after his birthday with some mates, and he came back. He said, "Oh, Adam, have you seen The Fall Guy?" I was like, "Yeah, it was okay. What do you think of it?" He's like, "I thought it was really good." I was like, "Oh, so
Yeah,
it
at
was
least
nice
it's
to
ticking
hear."
someone's box.
Yeah, it just disappointed me.
I think we're going to talk about challenges now. This was on my most anticipated films of the year. If you throw your minds back to that one from the tail end of last year. Adam watched it a couple of weeks ago.
I think I saw it the week it came out.
Okay, so 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's been a while, so I'm hazy on this one.
I saw it a week ago. I caught it quite late just due to everything going on in life. But what was your opinion, Adam? How many stars would you give that one? Like, what's your initial...
I'm coming out the gate, fists swinging. I'm giving it 4.5 to 5 stars.
Yeah,
I
think
really,
it's okay.
really enjoyed it.
I love
Properly blew me away. So I kind of sat back thinking, okay, I'm not a huge fan of tennis, if I'm honest. Zendaya, I do like her, but I'm not madly going to see every film she does. I don't know. I think that's just me. I'm not totally...
Some people have a real affinity for her, don't they? And I also don't get it.
I think, if
but
I'm honest,
I think she's great in
it's
it.
because I've not seen Euphoria. Maybe that's it. Because
true.
my biggest sort of linchpin for her is MJ in the Spider-Man films, but
same.
she's not really had much to do there. So, I went into it slightly apprehensive. Liked Mike Feist, hadn't ever heard of Josh O'Connor.
Wow. Not heard of Josh O'Connor at all?
No.
Not watched The Crown?
No.
Not watched... I think there's the gay film he's in. I think it's... Yeah, called like Country, God's Country or something. He's great in that. And in The Crown, he is great. I'm shocked that you've not seen him in anything.
I know. But what an introduction to Josh O'Connor. I will say this. He carried the film for me.
sure.
I thought he was extremely charismatic, really hot. Like,
Yeah.
I was watching it, I was like, you know what?
The film is sexy.
It is.
The whole film is like that. Like,
I mean, I don't know if I can find the tweet that I sent out, but it was on the bus home. I was just thinking about it. I played the soundtrack on Spotify, which is just pumping. It's great. It's really, really good.
it is good.
It's so kinetic. It's got an electric feel to it. And let me try and find the other adjectives I used for it in my tweet. I really was properly impressed by it. What did you think of it?
Yeah, same. I thought all three of them are absolutely great in it. It really is just those three, isn't it, in the film? Probably the umpire is the fourth character. Like, it focuses on those three solely, and I think they all like play off each other really well.
I found the tweet. Cyber in full caps. Wow, what a movie! At Challenger's movie is electric. Zendaya, Josh O'Connor, and Mike Weiss bring their A game to a sexy, fierce, knotty drama with a pumping score and gleeful cinematography. One of the best films of the year. Totally blown away.
Yeah,
And I stand by that. I think it's in my top three of the year, and probably up there with June Part 2 and The Holdovers. But I always feel a little bit bad putting The Holdovers in the same one because I think the UK now, because we had it
So
2 or
much
3 months
later,
later, it feels bad putting it in the January category.
No, for
But
us it was.
is there, yeah. So
I think he is a great director. We were just trying to work out to say his last name. Luca
I think it's
Guadagnino.
Guadagnino. Yeah.
Bones
like
and All, Suspiria, Call Me by Your Name. Those are 3 good films. Suspiria's like horror thriller. Call Me by Your Name. Yeah, you haven't watched that, have you?
No.
Yeah, go away and watch that, dude.
I've seen the peach scene.
Oh, that one scene, eh?
It was just on TV. It came on. Promise,
I
Mum.
promise, Mum. Why have you got a pillow over your lap, darling? And then he's got another film coming out this year, I think.
Has
with
he?
Daniel Craig.
It's a quick turnaround.
Called Queer, and that is a gay film, wouldn't know. But yeah, I think he's a great director. The soundtrack on this film, dude, is it? He's the it's the 9 Inch Nails guys, isn't it? Trent Reznor
And Atticus Ross, yeah.
How good is this?
Yeah.
The way it cuts, it just stops out of nowhere as well, and like
It's great.
so good.
The sound design's so much fun, like the squeaking of the shoes on the court and
Like
the
breathing
ball.
and the everything about it. Like
So sweaty.
Yeah.
So sweaty.
the
this
initial
film.
shot before you even get the logos for the cinema companies that have made this film is just Mike face dripping on you.
Yeah.
It's so good.
With
It's-
sweat, I should say, yeah.
and slowly we've been getting a lot of like behind the scenes coming out, and you've got like I don't know if you saw it, but like the glass pitch that they played on when you
Yeah.
got the shot from under, and you've got them playing it under the filming it under the pitch, and there was a behind the scenes of the CGI in the film. Wild how much of it is CGI.
Really.
Like when they're playing tennis, most of the time it isn't them, and they put their faces on them with CG. The crowd, so much of it is CG. It was a great video. I have to find it, send it to you, but so cool. Just the way everything was shot, and I knew it was coming because I'd seen it on Twitter. But the build up to the moment when we got the POV as the ball. And I was like, I know this is coming at some point, and it's going to be at the end of the film. But I think it was so cool.
It was at that
It's
point
goofy
where...
as, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
But it was so cool.
At that moment, you'll either be like, right, fuck
This
off.
is silly,
or
yeah.
you're going to be like,
Yes, give me
yeah,
more,
yeah,
give me more.
It's stupid,
I want
but
a
I'm
shot
locked in.
from here.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Give me a
so
shot
good.
on their trainers. I mean, they marketed this film, let's be honest, with that one shot of Zendaya leaning back on the bed, just grinning.
Yeah, grinning as they
through
make
our
out,
eyebrows.
Yeah.
And that scene, like, I think initially it's got quite a slow opening. It's sort of first 5 minutes. I was like, okay,
Where's this going? Yeah.
this is 2.5 hour film almost. I don't know if I'm here for this.
Is it that long?
Yeah,
Wow, I
it's.
didn't realise it was
I think
that
it's
long.
2 hours 20 something. Yeah,
Okay.
it's lengthy, but if I'm honest, I don't feel the length. I think obviously it spans about 10 years, if not longer. I like how it's set in 2019 as well, so I need to address this pandemic or anything.
Yeah, that's a real subcategory of film at the
It is,
moment where
yeah.
they purposely set it before 2019 so they don't have to address it. Yeah.
Pandemic deniers.
There was a letterbox playlist with
Is
the
there?
films that do that.
Good. Yeah, you got to respect that move. But I would say when they get to they properly take a long extended flashback of Fire and Ice playing together, and then they meet Tashi for the first time at that party, and that whole extended sequence where they then wait in the hotel room and they're sort of chilling and they're like, they're not. She's not coming. She's not coming. Yeah, so good. And then they just freeze her. It's really a goofy. It's
It
almost
is.
a comedy at points.
I think it's quite real though. I
Yeah.
think I can kind of picture it.
It is
feels
grounded.
quite real. Like, yeah, that would literally be how you'd react.
I've
like,
definitely had moments where I'm like, that was really goofy.
Yeah, I think
my
I think
life.
it's so good. There's just everything about it. I think Josh Connor is going to fly to stardom from this film.
Yeah. I really think he outshone Zendaya as well,
Yeah,
and
I
it
agree.
made it even better because I didn't know what he was like. I didn't know his other roles. It's only I knew going in that he played Prince Prince Charles, but only because someone had told me or I'd seen tweets of it. And I'd only seen that scene where he's fighting with Diana. But to then go and watch the press tour that they did, all three of them, and to see how introverted all three of them are.
Yeah, how like quaintly British
Josh O'Connor,
he is. Yeah.
It's mad. Like
To then
he's like
see
a
him play
little,
this character.
he's like a mouse, bless him. He's
They all
so
look
sweet.
like mice. They all look like mice
Yeah.
in this film. All three of them.
Mice Feist.
He looks so much like Stuart Little, and Josh O'Connor looks like what's
Ratatouille.
Yeah, no, what's the one from Flushed Away?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They both look like rats, but yeah, it's
Yeah.
the way they like because it's so. Well, yeah, obviously it's Josh O'Connor's character is clearly bi or whatever, and Mike Feist isn't. And like the sexual tension between them, like when they're eating the churros,
Yeah.
and when
The
they're on
banana
the
as
bed,
well.
yeah, everything about it, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah. I think in the hands of a lesser director, it really could have felt like, okay, you're just queerbaiting here. But actually,
No, it works so well.
I love the drama, Mick. Oh, it's the drama, Mick. I just love it. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait to watch it again. I don't know how soon to watch it again is the only thing, because it is a lengthy film, and I think you feel quite exhausted at the end of it. It's so fast paced.
That has been so tense in that last 5 minutes where they're getting closer and closer and closer to
Yeah.
each other,
And it's just
it cuts
tennis.
between all three of them.
Yeah.
And it's just the music and everything about it is just building up, building up. And you're like, I don't know where this is going. I
Yeah.
don't know what's going to happen.
I think the music will make it or break it for some people, because I've spoken to
People who hate it,
some mates
yeah.
at work, and one of them I think is probably in his 40s, and he said, Adam, I can't lie, the music, it just pissed me off at a certain point. I'm like, you know what, kind of fair, but
I think it works so well.
I mean, I don't listen to dance music, but I was there like just
What other music are you going to have?
My head was nodding. I was like, yeah, I was loving it.
What are you going to pair? Like classical with that?
Yeah.
No. Like goofy, like trademarked songs from Guardians of the Galaxy? No. Like I couldn't think of a better music to fit in with that whole thing. Make it so like electrifying, so like pumped up. Like,
It is exhilarating.
Sexually tense. Everything about it. It's so good.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm glad it was on my most anticipated for the year because it has paid off for me. I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, and look, I don't know if I had the Fall Guy on my most anticipated, but it's weird how you were really looking forward to that, and I was sort of indifferent to it, but ended up loving it. And then the Fall Guy I was looking forward to, and fell apart. Yeah, but I'm really glad I went to see it, and I cannot wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
What a wonderful day!
Richard Grant!
What a wonderful
day.
Just
He would totally say that.
just went for a walk. Wonderful day. Are we thankful for the words of Caesar?
Together, apes strong.
Find yourself a pocket full of happiness. Just fantastic.
We're talking about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Say that fast 5 times.
Kingdom of the Planet. Give us a bit of history. What's your opinion on? Have you watched the OG Planet of the Apes films, like the 1960s?
Not from the 60s. No.
Have you watched the new trilogy?
For the most part.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your opinion of this franchise?
I think again, can't speak for the original stuff, but the reboot trilogy that they did in the 2010s, I think, is pretty solid.
I think it's underrated. I think it's kind of forgotten about, but
Yeah.
I think it's solid.
People that go back to watch it, there's always a slow trickle of people on TikTok and on Instagram and Twitter and what have you saying, "Oh my gosh, guys, these films
are actually good." Yeah,
I wasn't expecting this, but these are solid, and they are really good. Andy Serkis obviously playing that central role of Caesar, and the effects in it, but there's a real amount of heart in it, and a dynamic plot that builds on each previous installment, and I think there's appropriate time jumps and shifts in characters and things where each film is connected enough that that it pays for you to have seen the film before. But I went to Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes not having really seen them all fully for a while, and I was kind of
You can pop in, I think, at any
absolutely.
any
I think you
point.
could have watched it. You could definitely watch this.
Yeah,
without having seen the other
this
ones.
one, especially this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother is a huge fan of these films.
Your brother loves apes, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
he loves monkeys. He loves monkeys, apes.
Why has he got a
Simians.
Godzilla pet then? He needs
Yeah,
a
right.
monkey pet.
Well,
That's
his
what he needs.
if I don't know, but his TikTok name currently is like Lenny, followed by a dinosaur emoji for Godzilla, and then a monkey emoji. So
Brilliant.
he's on brand right now. But yeah, obviously you've got the original films, which are, I think, pretty rubbish apart from that OG Charlton Heston one, which that first one is obviously the end goal of this new trilogy or this new set of films. It's obviously building up to that original 1960s film. Yeah, and I think Rise is very good. And then what is the second one?
Second one is
You've got Rise, you've got
Dawn.
and then you've got War.
Yeah.
I think War is the weakest.
With Woody Harrelson, isn't it?
Yeah, I watched all three before seeing this one. I do think that the War is definitely the weakest, but I think this one takes top spot for me.
Of all four.
Yeah, I think so. I think this is
Interesting.
I think it's a really nice film. I think it's got problems, but I love the time jump. Like you said, I think it's meant to be 400 years.
Yeah, they don't specify, but they just say many generations later.
I think I looked online. I think it's meant to be 400 years, which is a huge jump.
That's longer than I had in my head. In my mind, I was like, oh, maybe like 100 years.
Yeah, no, I think it's 400, which is a huge time jump. But it allows the apes to be actual characters now.
Yeah.
They've always been characters, haven't they? But like fully fledged humans, basically. I think it's really, really cool. So this one is directed by Wes Ball. And he has said that this is the start of a new trilogy, essentially. So they're going to do 2 more, and I think it's cool. I think it can go places. It'll be interesting to see the next time jump they do.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation, really, because I kind of, it does stress me out a little bit. Time jumps in movies, where if you keep introducing characters that you grow attached to, and then you're like, oh well, they're gone now. They're not relevant anymore. I understand why you would then have another time jump after this film, but at the same time, it does a good job in making me want to see what Noah and his clan do later.
For sure.
But yeah, as someone who's a fairly, I think, casual fan of the franchise, I went in with my arms sort of crossed, thinking, okay, well, go on then, impress me. Why do we need another trilogy? And actually, you're right. The time jump has a big part to play in that, because they have this whole through line of Caesar essentially being this,
like legend, isn't it? Yeah.
Like a
myth.
prophecy, right? Like a kind of Jesus religious figure.
I don't know if you caught this, because I don't know how familiar you are, but obviously the symbol they have is his window from the first film.
Is it?
That he looks through, like in the first film, he's up in the attic and he's looking through a window.
Yeah.
And that's the shape of this symbol that they're using as their Jesus cross.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I didn't.
It's everywhere in the film.
I didn't pick up on that.
It's so cool. Yeah, it's such a good little sort of Easter egg. My favourite character in the previous 3 are Maurice, the orangutan, and it's so cool that they have replaced him with another orangutan. I think it's Raka.
Yeah.
And I was when what happens, and I was gutted.
Yeah.
But I think that was my favourite character in the film. I think it's so charismatic.
He's the MVP, isn't he?
There's just something about orangutans, dude. I love them. They seem so wise and like kind of like a wizard almost. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
Proximus, played by Kevin Durand. He has become a TikTok sensation in the past couple of weeks.
Has he?
Being a monkey, like, go on, do the "What a Wonderful Day."
What a wonderful day!
I think it's great.
Are we thankful for the words of Caesar?
Like you said, the way.
I will. That's one thing I will say. Actually, why is it, if there's a 400-year time gap, as you say, why are they still talking like that? Why are they all going like, "We bow our heads" like that?
Yeah.
Like, oh, come on, guys.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because the Noah speaks like a normal human almost.
Yeah, he's a bit breathy at the start, but then
Yeah.
he gets into the swing of things. If you'll excuse the monkey pun there.
And others are very
Anyway,
Wow.
yeah, good luck editing that out.
No, but I think the film is great. I think it's got a lot of heart. I actually hate the human character in it. I think she's horrid. Not through the fault of her acting or anything. I just think she's like, she's just made out to be not a very nice character.
What's her name?
Well, it's May, but Nova or Echo, and the actor is Freya Allen.
Right.
I don't know her from anything.
I kind of get where you're coming from. I mean, we'll do spoilers free, but the path that she goes down in the third act is a little bit out of nowhere, I would say. They kind of they unveil something that I'm like, okay, sure, I understand why that's hidden, and then later on it actually turns out she's part of something bigger. I'm like, okay, well,
I think it's so left field.
Yeah,
because it seems as if
really,
she is very secluded.
It's like the last 5 minutes of the film as well, and you're like, what? Okay.
And I do think that is a really interesting alley to go down in future films.
Sure. Yeah,
I think but I presume she was like going to get a dictionary. I thought that's what she wanted, like a book.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, wait, she's working for the new Ministry of Defence or something. Like,
we are going to spoilers then.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Well, okay, spoiler warning for Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. She says at a stage in this film, they're basically they go to this kingdom that
The Planet of the Apes, yeah.
Proxima Caesar has made, and he's been sitting clans and collecting them all. And he claims it's for refuge and just to unite apes, but actually it's to help him break into this big old vault and big old
weapons
underground government storage
where they
place.
went, wasn't it? During the apocalypse, essentially, the government went there. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Nova basically helps Noah and the other lot get in. And I did actually really enjoy that scene when they're sneaking through. At that point, I was like, yeah, I'm on board with this. It sort of took me like a good half hour to get into the film. I'll say that.
Yeah, I think it's a bit slow.
All the stuff with the eagles, I didn't really care for. But again, it's got the emotional payoff at the end. But I will say, she tells the apes and stuff, right? I'm here to get something to help humans, and she says it in quite a quaint way.
I thought it was a dictionary or some kind of just history book, something to teach humans to speak again, is what she says to Noah, isn't it? But no, it's revealed. Oh wait, she's here to. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. It's so they can communicate with other human groups. She
wants to get like some sort of technology, like a motherboard type thing.
A big old USB stick.
Yeah, essentially.
So
she just wants to upload her podcast.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
She just wants to go on Spotify for podcasters
and press follow on Moving Up Podcast.
It's just such an odd turn. I just didn't expect it, and I think it could be a good, like I said, a good alley to go down in future films. But I thought it was quite left field here.
I think the next film will decide the fate of this trilogy if they do get another film after that. It hinges on that, I think, for me. But overall, I was quite impressed with it. I think it's nothing revolutionary, but I thought it's different enough from the last three that it warrants its existence.
Yeah, that's true.
And as you said, Raka is a great character, really endearing and lovely. I thought Noah was a really cool character. He was just friendly and pretty. He had his head screwed on, bless him.
Yeah.
For an ape, he was very, very intelligent. I do think that these films could do a lot more in the way of actually showing that it is the planet of the apes, because we have only seen America.
Yeah, or New York City of the apes, I believe. Or where is it? Manhattan or somewhere like that. Like, because you even see the bridge in the background in this one, right?
Yeah. They don't really go that far.
Is it Manhattan Bridge? I don't know what that is, but the Golden Gate
San
Bridge
Francisco
or
or something?
Yeah, you see that in this one. And it's like, okay, is this really a planet of the apes?
Yeah. I like, at least it's like saying, Jurassic World Dominion was only set in America as well.
Yeah, well, in a sanctuary in America. It was like so Yeah, I agree.
Or is it? When was it? Like it was like in Malta at one point. Yeah, like go somewhere else. Like do something cooler than this. I think because there is potential with this franchise. I do believe that, but I don't know. I think they could have done.
I think
a globe-trotting type thing
was a bit long.
Yeah,
I did close my eyes at one very brief point. I was
you?
like, right, no, I can't fall asleep, And then the bit where they sneak in the bass kicked in, and I was like, okay, right, I'm awake now.
My favourite moment in the film is when, again, spoilers, but the bass starts flooding at the end. That's just really. It surprised me how much I was leaning into the film and properly like, oh my gosh, this is cool.
The
Like,
mum's gonna die.
The noise,
the mum's gonna die.
the noise and stuff, and him trying to outrun this gorilla. Yeah, and then I thought the showdown at the top of the cliff at the end,
I think
somewhat cringy.
Yeah,
but it worked.
people.
Enough.
So my showing was packed. It was only the smaller room where there's 30 seats. Every seat was taken.
Right.
And people winced at that where they started singing. People did go like, oh, like, and some sniffles and giggles.
Now you say that, I think I did go because I saw it with a friend, and I remember going like, kind of putting my hand up and like gesturing at the screen like, what? Okay. Yeah. But I sort of let it play out.
It's set up early on, isn't it? It's set up in the initial bit of the film with the eagles and that, but an odd end to it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes. I hope they get another film. I could really do with the apes starting to wear clothes so I can actually identify who's who now.
Yes.
Because when the dad was dead on the floor, I was like, oh, the mum. And he's like, oh, no, it's the dad, apparently. Like, it's really difficult to tell the apes apart.
They give them silly voices, but until they open their mouths to say a silly sentence.
Or they have to do like really stupid paint on their face. Like Proximus was white because they have to be like, this is the bad one, like, and give him a crown.
I will say the one character that didn't hit for me was it's in the I can't remember which one it was, but it's the one that initially for about 10 seconds backs out of doing the big plan at the end, and then comes along. Again, it's like 20 seconds later in the film. It's like, oh, you can't do it without me, and then they kind of look at each other like. I knew you'd come back, buddy. I'm like, what? Why?
It's the same as the Rise of Skywalker Chewbacca death, where they kill Chewbacca and then 20 seconds later he's revealed to be alive. There's no payoff here because I've seen this character. Like, there's no payoff.
Yeah, it was a bit daft. So actually, when we wrote this down, I was like, yeah, really like this film. And actually, now we've talked about it, I'm a little bit.
No, I thought it was good. I'm excited to see where it goes.
Out of 10, what would you give it?
Out of 10, maybe a 7. I go for 7 a lot.
Yeah. All right, IGN.
Yeah. Didn't they give Garfield like 0.5 out of 10?
Did they? I would have given it Monday out of 10.
I would have given it burnt lasagna out of 10.
Can't wait to get out there and watch Garfield.
Yeah, that's what Adam's watching for next week's episode.
Yeah, oh gosh.
And now it's time for Caine's Corner.
Sorry. Hello, Alfie.
Hey, Michael.
How are you doing, mate?
Not too bad. Been a long time. Good 4 or 5 weeks. How are you?
I've really lost my way since I last was on this podcast.
Really? That important to your like weekly schedule, are we?
It really is, yeah. I started drinking at Dylan's bar in Bournemouth University, and I haven't stopped drinking since.
What's your tipple of choice, Michael?
I do like a rum punch.
Rum punch, bit fruity. I thought you'd be more of a whiskey on the rocks kind of man. But
I actually only drink whiskey on the rocks when I'm doing a serious dramatic scene where someone needs to walk over to the cabinet and say, "We lost a lot of good men that day," and then they pour the scotch and they sit back in their armchair. I think, what to do? The Bosch really are taking over the country, is what they say.
What film was that?
Just any war.
Any film.
Any film. But I thought I'd come back because on the grapevine, I heard that you boys were back in the studio recording an episode of Movie On Up.
We are indeed. We're back for business, Michael, and we're ready to hear another little extract from your book, Blowing My Doors Off.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, now this little segment of my book is called Don't Put Yourself Above Anyone Else. When you're referred to as the talent, and when you arrive on set in a chauffeur-driven limousine, only to become the prime focus of a swarm of charming hair and makeup artists, and when electricians are scrambling on scaffolding to reset the light, so there is a lovely glint in your eye, like there is in yours right now, Alfie.
Oh my God.
It's easier. It's easy to start to believe the hype. Don't believe it. Yes, everyone is trying their best to make you feel happy and relaxed. Yes, everyone is focused on helping you look and sound your best. But that is not because you are more important than they are. It is because they want to get the best performance out of you as possible for the good of the team. Try to remember that the runner holding an umbrella when you take a walk in the rain is there for the costume, not for you.
That's very down to earth. I love that.
Thank you.
That's like a nice opinion to have, because often, you celebrities are really held in high regard, but it's quite nice to hear you speaking quite like plainly to us.
I'm just an average Joe.
Yeah, you really are, aren't you?
I am.
Average Joe.
I
with many
walk along.
houses.
I walk along. Listen, I walk along with my walking stick, and I wave to the bus driver and I say, "Thanks, chum," to the newspaper boy when he delivers my paper. And then what I do is I sit down in a lovely little cafe called Costa, and I say, "I'm a stakeholder in this company. Give me all your drinks for free." I'm just an average Joe.
Just so down to earth. So down to earth. Well, thank you anyway, Michael.
That's all right. I'm off to go and fire all the Costa workers in the north. Oh, I shouldn't have had that pint.
No. Just vomited all over the toilet, have you?
Yeah.
Lovely. So,
did I miss anything?
Michael's been by just to read a nice little extract.
Michael who?
Douglas.
Okay.
Yeah, just read a extract of his book, Blowing My Bloody Doors Off.
Sounds like a book that Michael Caine would write. not Douglas. That's weird.
It is Michael Caine.
What?
Yeah, Michael popped by.
Oh, no.
He said he'll be back next week, so you'll catch him then.
Okay.
Nice down to earth he is, you know.
Is he?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have expected that.
No,
from him.
right. A millionaire actor. With
Star of Inception, star of
The Batman.
The Dark Knight, star of Dunkirk.
Kingsman?
No, Dunkirk.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, at some point.
We have to ask him what films he's in, won't we? Average Joe.
Average Joe, average Michael,
New phrase.
average Mike,
Average Mike.
plumber from down the road. Well, that's lovely. I'm glad you got to meet him again. One day I'll meet that bastard.
One day.
But anyway, until then, shall we plug the socials?
Let's go for it. You can follow us on
Instagram.
at Movie On Up Pod.
You can follow us on TikTok.
At Movie On Up Pod. No, just Movie On Up. We'll get there eventually.
One day we'll get this right. And if you're that way inclined to write an email, if you want to go like ching, ching.
If you want to send us an email by carrier pigeon, you can send it to.
If you want to just throw a brick through our window with a note on it saying Mysterio was correct or something, and then Charlie Cox can go, "I'm a really good lawyer."
A really good lawyer.
Yeah, then you can do that.
But yeah, the email is movieonuppod@gmail.com.
Should we verify the Instagram and TikTok?
We were right. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, so please give us an email in. Give us some opinions, give us some topics,
Send us
anything.
money.
Send me cash. They call me Cashmere.
I take checks. I take cards.
Yeah, if you're doing a check, can you address it to?
Pay us in the Criterion collection of the Wes Anderson movies.
Yeah, right. Do you know what film you can't buy? Full stop.
Airplane?
No, I watched that one the other night.
Did you?
Yeah,
I'm
did
due a
watch it?
rewatch. I
It's,
love that film.
phenomenal. You can't buy 28 Days Later. You can't buy it on Amazon. You can't buy it on... Like, you can obviously buy secondhand copies on eBay on a scratch DVD.
Well, you can't buy a DVD of
But
it.
you can't buy, like, an actual release of it. You can't buy a digital release of it. It's not on any streaming service. It just doesn't exist, which is so mad.
Why?
Because it's literally releasing a sequel next year.
Yeah, what?
Yeah. Just it's not available anywhere. It's so weird. I wanted to watch it so bad. It's such a great film. Probably should have spoken about that in the intro, shouldn't we? About that cast announcement. But yeah,
I'll do it now.
Just
We've
can't
got
get
time.
it.
Cillian Murphy's coming back for the sequel. There we go.
Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Josh O'Connor.
Josh O'Connor, Andrew Scott, Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, but anyway, give us some feedback. Give us some topics. Follow us for funny TikToks. Adam has been working some magic on TikTok.
I'm going to do some more, don't worry.
Yeah, we're going to do some on the train.
It's slow
tomorrow.
at the moment. It's slow, but it's quality, not quantity.
They are funny. The two he's posted are hilarious.
That's not a glowing review. I don't know what it is. Well, it's been a pleasure. And we're going to go see Brian Battlefield tomorrow. Very excited for that. So you'll hear all about that next week. And we'll be back very soon.